Just a game really where defences were able to see it out.
Yeah, I thought. I thought we performed well. We were the better team. If you look at the chances, we've created probably 18. I think we did 20 odd against Bristol Rovers. So we did everything we did against Bristol Rovers. But I just don't think we had the final action, the final quality, the final shot to test their keeper enough. But I thought it was a good performance. It just we couldn't get that goal.
As you say, both halves really, it was all about your side on the attacking front, but it was almost either the final pass or the pass before the final pass that sometimes was lacking.
Yeah, just that, I thought first half a bit of quality in that final action, but we were still, we still got in enough. We still had half chances. We had set pieces, that we didn't score. If we scored the first goal, I think that could be 2-3, no doubt. Even like a claim of handball, which I think is a handball in the box, which a penalty changes it. So little moments like that, and then we expect them to come and play a little bit more, but like a lot of teams this season when they've come here, they've gone and stodged it up, and they've gone and sat back, and they've gone and made it really hard on a low block, and that's a different challenge for us because we didn't face that so much. But teams are coming in now fearful, and we've got to have that little bit of extra quality to really get that goal. And I think when you do get that first goal, I think more spaces open up.
Yeah, two best chances probably Tom's header in the first half, and then Jovan Makama's brilliant effort, which was a really good save from the goalkeeper. Yeah,
great save, but you probably expect him to make it in a weird kind of way, but I thought it was a great save anyway. He's been good for them, the keeper, this season. He's been top, but we've just got to have that final action. So rather than just 2 or 3 of those moments you're talking about, we probably need a 5 or 6 and it goes in. But we still had crosses, we still had bits, and I thought second half we just totally dominated them. We just totally dominated. They had that one, I think it was handball at the end. That you always have a knife edge when you're chasing the game, but they came to stodge it up, hit McGuinness up top, play off bits, and I think that's a credit to our lads and the way we're playing at the minute. But just frustrated for the result, but I thought the performance was good again. We pushed, we get on things, and there's some really good performances out there again, and just that goal that everybody wants to see.
Yeah, your opposite number obviously got sent off with the aftermath of the disallowed goal. Was it a handball from what you saw?
I'm not sure. There's lots of bodies in there. I'm not sure. I've not even seen it back, so it might have been, it might not. But I don't know. It's one of those things. I think the biggest thing today for me is we played fast, we played quick. We try to get on the front foot with everything we do, and that's what we want to be. And then we create chances. It's just the quality of those chances wasn't quite there. But like I said, for me, there was only one team that wanted to win the game second half. I didn't see another team that wanted to win the game. I saw a team that wanted to come and not lose. But we always try and win it, and I think that's credit to the boys who keep pushing.
We talked about it in the week. You've reached the 50-point mark. Does it feel like a milestone?
I think so. Everyone calls about the 50 points, don't they, in League One? I think, my job always is to make sure that we stay in League One first and foremost. And of course, there's other aspects in trying to get promoted and, all those things. But, we get 3 points today and we keep pushing, but we didn't. But we got that point, and everyone always talks about the 50 points in League One. I'm not sure it'll get there this season. But more than anything, it was about the performance again, the consistency of performance that we've shown over the last 4 games, and especially at home. And we've been great at home. But again, if that first goal's in, I think there's more goals to come today. Because of how they were playing and how well we were playing, but it just shows you how important a first goal is in a game. Because I thought we were on top and trying to win the game, and second half I'm looking at the whole game in their half, and 1 or 2 moments where they lock it up and kick it, and it's little things we have to be better at. I think that did their keeper get yellow carded for wasting time after 30 minutes or something silly? So it's just these things that we have to keep developing and making sure that we're pushing and keep improving.
Just some transfer news. We've had Jamie Partington obviously leaving to go to Peterborough Sports on a month's loan. What was your thinking behind that?
No, Jamie's been great. He's been training great. He's a great lad. He's been super in training. You've seen him in Papa John's games. Just more than anything, they needed an emergency loan, and it gave Jamie some time to play games. So Zach's done well, and George is in there at the moment. But Jamie's been training behind the scenes. We just thought he could do with some games. So he's still with us, and for the future, it's just getting him a few game times. And it's one of those short 28-day loans. Hopefully, he plays 3 and 4 games and then comes back.
With regards to that, the non-league deadline is on Thursday. Obviously, Lewis Monson probably one of those players that's not played a lot recently. Are you looking at getting anybody out to get a short-term loan to get game time, or are you happy now with keeping everybody around?
No, keeping everybody around. Now, Jamie Partington's different because he's a keeper, so it's harder for him to get minutes. But I need to keep pushing this group forward. Now with 50 points, I need to probably give people like Lewis more opportunity to show what he can do, because we need to know what we look like moving forward. So I think the season's not over. We don't want it to peter out, but then there is one eye on next season, and we have to be realistic about that. We're too far off chasing, but I've got one eye on next season. So I want to see people, and Tom Hamer's come back in and he's done great. But that part of that is I need to see Tom Hamer in there, and Lewis Monson is not he's only not playing because I only get X amount of subs on the bench and I don't carry 2 centre halves on the bench. So one week you might see Tom Heyman not there who's playing, or Pordy or Jacko. So like, I think it's not about it's not about having just loads of subs on the bench. It's more about having a look at players, and I want to keep moving on that as well. But that doesn't mean the season's over. We want to keep pushing and getting points. But 7, I think we've got the top 8. It's a real good opportunity for the lads to show me what they can do against top teams, and that's the reality. And we keep looking forward.